What up, everybody? I am the Transportation Hub, and this is my channel. And now, today, you guys, this is going to be a sad story because originally I wasn't supposed to record any videos for the main channel. And normally I don't do videos like this, but however, I saw pictures on Instagram, I saw stories on the news, and this one is very sad for me. This hits hard. This really hits home. So that's why, you guys, today's commentary will be about the death of an MTA subway motorman who is a hero to all. Alright? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, an MTA worker died and 16 others were injured during after flames erupted inside a subway train in Harlem Friday morning. The NYPD previously said the incident to be arson, and detectives are now investigating whether it may be connected to other fires in the transit system. Okay, you guys. If you guys have heard about this story, if you guys have seen damage on Instagram, damage done to the subway cars and onto the subway platforms, you already know it's full blown arson because there's no way of track fire can do that. Some low life got no motherfucking life scumbag, okay, must have went into the subway car, lit a fire inside the subway car, which burned out the whole subway car, burned out the platform, and end up killing an MTA train operator in the process. Okay, that is what happened. So don't play with me telling me that this was a track fire. This was no track fire. I know what track fires are. That ain't no track fire. This was full blown deliberate arson. Alright? The fire broke out at 3:18 a.m. Friday at the 110th Street subway station on Central Park North and Lenox Avenue. Upon arrival, firefighters found heavy fire inside the subway station coming from the subway cars. Heavy smoke and high heat confronted firefighters, and the fire quickly went to a second alarm. MTA Motorman Garrett Goble, the man's face who's on the video, along with his beautiful wife, now widow, and his adorable children, was pronounced dead at St. Luke's Hospital. He leaves behind his wife Delilah and his 2 children. 4 others were in serious condition. Another 12 people were treated for minor injuries, including 5 firefighters. When firefighters get to Garrett, it was too late. Garrett's body was found lying on the tracks not too far from the train and unresponsive. Garrett's wife does not doubt that her husband died, helping others get off the train. Delilah spoke with her husband 2 hours before the 36-year-old was killed. So this means to say, like, the incident happened at 3:18. If you do the math and go back 2 hours, he and his wife have talked to each other at 1:15 a.m. precisely. Several hours later, she sent him this text because she had heard about the fire and was worried. Delilah never heard back. The way he lost his life is how he lived his life. He would help anyone, said Delilah. Delilah says it breaks her heart telling her son Noah that his best friend is now gone. Aww. Aww. Her son's best friend is his daddy. Aww. I feel like I'm in a dream and I can't get up. I have 2 kids. I tell myself I have to be strong and deal with my son's pain before my own, said Delilah. A person of interest was questioned but released by the NYPD. The fire began inside a northbound 2 train as it was entering the 110th Street station, authorities said. Garrett was found dead on the tracks apparently after evacuating the train that was on fire. Investigators are looking into whether the same person set several fires in the transit system. Chief Rodney Harrison on Twitter. The hashtag NYPD News is asking for the public's assistance in identifying the person or persons responsible for setting a fire and causing the death of an MTA motorman. Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna put the information down below. Okay? Everything that you need to know about this will be down below. The links to my article that's based on this will be down below. The Instagram post by NYCT Nostalgia, shout out to Sean Cade on Instagram, will be down below. And also the information that you do will be down below. So you guys, if you guys have rode on the 2 train line this past Friday morning between the hours of at least 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. right up to when the incident started, you're more than welcome to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-TIPS. Once again, that's 1-800-577-TIPS. Or if you guys want the full number, that's 1-800-577-8477. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, that's 1-800-577-8477. Okay? There were other fires that we're looking at. We have to see if they're connected to this. 86th Street, 96th Street within the transit system. Those are stops along the IRT West Side line. Okay? Within the transit system, said NYPD Deputy Chief Brian McGee. We're also looking on a fire on 116th Street as we speak. The most important thing I need is witnesses to come forward. Once again, the number is 1-800-577-TIPS. That's 1-800-577-TIPS. Or if you guys want the full number, that's 1-800-577-8477. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, that's 1-800-577-8477. As you all know, this has been a devastating week for New York City Transit, and this is another horrific moment for our family, said Sarah Feinberg, interim MTA president. Okay. Even though she's only been on the post for like weeks, I'm not gonna be hard on Sarah Feinberg because I'm not ignorant. I'm a really open-minded person. I just want to give this woman a chance to show her skills, show her assets, show that what she can do for the transit system in the meanwhile. But I know for meanwhile she can't really do much. It's the fact because that we have a global epidemic ongoing right now, so it makes it impossible for her to hold meetings, open network redesign plans, all that stuff that anybody for normally does, who I will get to talk about in a future commentary video. Okay, so that's that. The MTA chairman and chief executive officer Patrick J. Foye released in a statement saying, "It is with great sorrow that we share the news of the tragic loss of one of our brave colleagues, a New York City transit train operator who died in the line of duty this morning after a significant fire that occurred on board a train he was operating. Our colleague was a young man who had served the people of New York City at transit for many years. The entire MTA family mourns the death alongside a grateful city. Our hearts break for his family, loved ones, and all those who knew him. The NYPD is actively investigating the incident for criminality." Hey, this is full-blown criminality. You burned out a whole subway car, you burned out a train station, and a person ultimately end up dying from that, which turns out to be an MTA Motorman. This is full-blown criminality. This is full-blown arson. You can't tell me otherwise. This was full-blown arson. This was no accident. This was intentional. And we have a mass serial arsonist in our hands. Okay? Can't tell me otherwise. In addition to the $2,500 offered by Crime Stoppers and the Police Foundation, the MTA is offering up to $50,000 for information that leads to the arrest, indictment, and conviction of the person or persons responsible for this terrible tragedy. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you know anything, and if you were on the train, if you were operating, if you were riding in a train car number 6347, the R142 subway car, that was the one that got severe. That's the one that got the most severely blunt damage of this whole incident. If you were riding along the 2 subway line in Upper Manhattan at 86, 96, 110th, and 116th, between the hours I would say between the hours of 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. After 3 a.m. when the incident happened, please, the MTA, the Police Foundation, and NYPD Crime Stoppers would love to hear from you, because they need witnesses to come forward so they can build a case against those responsible, against this sorry, ain't good for nothing piece of shit, okay, who thought it was a good idea to go into the subway system, lit up a train on fire, burned the train, burned the subway station, endanger people's lives that are on the train, and ultimately killing an MTA motorman. Okay, so for this suspect, right, this is a whole slew of charges right here. I normally do not do videos like this, but the reason I'm coming over here, because it breaks my heart, it hurts, okay, because I'm a New Yorker and I don't like to see stuff happen to my fellow New Yorkers. This guy's from Brooklyn, I'm from Brooklyn, and I don't want to see this shit happen to any of one of my fellow New Yorkers, because this hurts. This really hurts home. It hurts. It hurts so bad. And really, this man was doing his best to get people moving during this COVID-19 epidemic. And instead of your bum ass staying home, you decided, you thought you want to be cute, you want to be slick, you want to be dumb, you want to be funny, by going down to a train station, or better yet, right inside a subway car, lit said subway car on fire, ultimately end up burning a train station, endangering people's lives, and ultimately end up killing an MTA motorman. This is a whole slew of charges right here, ranging from murder, first degree, or if not second degree. I don't know which degree, I don't know which murder degree that the NYPD is going to go for, because this case will eventually will go to the DA, and the DA picks it up from there, and they have the court and trial processing and all that stuff. You already know how it is. Like, have y'all not seen Law and Order? Have y'all not watched the first 48 on A&E? Have y'all not watched any of the ID shows? Well, I used to watch ID. I don't watch ID that much anymore, but I used to watch it though. I used to watch all these crime shows where they show the person being a suspect, they get arrested, build a case against them, the case goes to the DA, court held, all that stuff. Alright, so that's that. And what else? Yep. So yes. Person responsible for that tragedy. So the reward, the $2,500 that's offered by the NYPD's Crime Stoppers and the Police Foundation, and on top of that, the MTA and the New York City Transit Workers Union, the TWU, okay, is offering, okay, $50,000. So if you add those two numbers up together, that's an overall total of $52,500, leading to an arrest and indictment of the bitch or bitches, okay, responsible for this heinous crime. Burning down a subway car, burning down a subway station, endangering people's lives, and killing this prestigious and honorable MTA Motorman. When I saw this story, I could not believe it. That is why 2 train service was suspended between Flatbush, Brooklyn, and East 180th Street, and that's why 5 trains was operating regular service all day long on Friday. But now, this is the weekend now, you got 2 trains running via Lexington Avenue, and 5 train service operating between East 180th Street and Dyer Avenue, and 3 train service doing regular stops along 7th Avenue, but no service between 96th Street and 148th Street. But currently it's now going over the 1 line to and from 137th Street, City College. So just to let you guys know, service along the IRT 7th Avenue line is still ongoing. It's just the Lenox Avenue segment that's closed off. That's why 2 trains are running via the 5 line, and 3 trains are just going up to 137th Street, City College. Like, whoever did this, they need to go to prison. Big time. And I wouldn't be surprised if this person turns out to be a repeat offender, because only repeat offenders will be let out of the prison system. They go back into society and they pull off shit like this. Okay? It's because this state right here has a broken system. We have a failed justice system. You guys are letting out criminals, rapists, and murderers all willy-nilly. It's people from other states that talk down on us, that talk bad about our state and city, and this is why we can't get anything done. I have a huge problem with this whole bail reform, because this bail reform is not doing any clean record civilian any justice at all. Is letting criminals know that hey, if you do a crime, if you commit a crime, you don't have to stay in jail. You don't have to pay no bail. You don't have to spend a night in jail. You can just go out into the world. Enjoy yourself. That's the type of message that you're sending to criminals and the people out here. That this is okay. This is not okay. Our justice system is broken. It's a failure. It's a disgrace. This whole bail reform is bull crap. It needs to be abolished, because this person right here, should not get any bail reform. Okay, they should not get any bail reform. And on top of that, he's a possible repeat offender. A repeat offender. Are you serious? Like, this is utterly disgusting. Super disgusting. So I don't even know what to say on this. Super disgusting. Super, super, super disgusting. You know, I I feel very, very sorry for this man. My heart and condolences goes out to this man's wife and children. I know his wife is having a hard time right now because she's now recently a widow. Okay, she is now a widow. She has no husband now. No husband. And now her two adorable young boys is now going to grow up without their father now. Because of this crap. Because of this, in the words of Pat Lynch, animal, this repeat offender. Okay? This shit is disgusting. Truly, truly disgusting. Okay? Man, this I normally don't make stories like this, but I have to come out here and talk about this because I'm a New Yorker and it hits home. It really hits hard. And I should not be making stories and commentaries like this. But since everyone on Instagram was talking about it, everyone was making posts about it, honoring this man, I might as well make a commentary video about this. I might as well make a podcast video about this. So that's why. So on to the Trans Hub Games, ladies and gentlemen. The Trans Hub Games right now YouTube channel is canceled until further notice because I have to get equipment. I have to get a new iPad because the system on my laptop allows the game to keep on lagging. Okay, it keeps shutting off. It's doing a whole bunch of crazy ass stuff. So when I get a laptop with some real good graphics, I promise you I'll bring back the Trans Hub Games stronger, more vibrant, and more better than ever. I promise you that. I'll keep my word on it. Because I cannot make a video where a game is lagging, okay, and the shit keeps shutting off and off and off and off. It looks bad on me as a content creator, and you guys deserve better than this. Okay? You guys deserve better than this, alright? So yes. Once again, my heartfelt condolences goes out to this brave MTA hero. Your legacy will never be forgotten. We will honor you and remember you. And when the MTA gets to rebuilding that station, making it better than ever, they should put a plaque inside Central Park North-110th Street station in honor of this man and what he has done. Okay, this man deserves to be honored, respect, and encouraged. Okay, you can put a plaque inside the train station, just like back in 2008, where this bus driver on the B46, he was killed on line of duty because he had a back and forth with some guy on Utica Avenue. He wanted to get onto the bus and the bus driver didn't let him on the bus. And then bus driver got out of his bus and said something. The guy heard him. Bus driver ran back into his bus. The guy ran after the bus driver, tried to close his barricade, and the guy ended up ultimately stabbing the bus driver to death. And that bus driver worked at the Flatbush Depot and was operating the B46 limited bus route at the time. Okay, that is why there's a plaque right outside of Flatbush Depot, honoring that man, honoring that bus operator. So that's that. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, for listening to this podcast special. Normally I don't make videos like this, but here we go. Hope everyone stays safe during this COVID-19 outbreak. Don't forget to rate, comment, share, subscribe, and share for more transit content, because I said that I was not going to do any more videos until this COVID-19 outbreak is over. But I'll pop in and do a video once every blue moon or so. Okay? So that's that. So you guys, this is the Transportation Hub Commentary Podcast Special. Like, what do you guys think about this whole tragedy? Let me know. Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, here's the update. MTA Chairman Pat Foyer has tested positive for coronavirus. He is now at his home resting up. Wish him all the best and a speedy recovery. And this has also been a very sad day for the transit community, because we have 3 workers who passed away now. 2 of them due to COVID-19 related illnesses, complications, okay? One MTA conductor, one subway conductor, and the other one a Manhattanville bus driver. It's sad, it's disgusting, it's very, very tragic, okay? So you guys, thank you for tuning in, you guys. Love you all dearly. Make sure that you guys stay safe and stay in your homes and flatten your curve. The more we stay home, the more we flatten this curve, is the quicker we can all get back our normalcy back, okay? And I will see. And by the way, this story is far from over. There's a person of interest. Part 2 coming soon, when more news get around. Okay, you guys. So I will see all of you at the next stop.